Whether you were hoping for a Quest 3, a Quest 3S, or something else under your tree, I hope you got it this holiday season. But if you didn't, it's time for us to give some away as well. Got some new giveaways going. I sought out and found a whole bunch of other companies doing giveaways to help you maximize your chances to get a headset after the holidays. Or if you have one, you can still enter and try to get one for a friend or someone else in your house so you can do co-op stuff together. Headsets to give away, new giveaways to announce, other people's giveaways to highlight and point out to you too. We got a lot to cover in this video. Let's do it. So we had two big giveaways, and just before the holiday, a BoboVR accessories giveaway. Those have been happening all year. Basically, BoboVR lets us get a winner. We find out what headset they have, and they hook them up with different accessories, head straps, grips, cases. I never really know what they're going to give them, but they usually send them several things, and it's really cool. And then we also had a full brand new Quest 3 giveaway, and let's pick the BoboVR winner first. We'll save the big one. We had, just over 1,000 people entered, 1,001 potential users. So you basically have a 1 in 1,000 chance, which is actually pretty good for a YouTube giveaway, sadly. Just so many people enter. But let's pick a winner. To Joshua Crow, all the way in the UK. Congratulations, Joshua. I'll contact Bobo and then I'll contact you directly through email, the email that you provided to GLEAM. That's why we use GLEAM. It keeps it safe. It helps avoid all the spammers. And sometimes the spammers went pretty hard before we used GLEAM. Like, they would create a profile, they'd steal the person's PFP, they'd try and get the exact name, and they'd be like, hey, I won, send it to me, here's my address. So GLEAM has made it much easier. I know sometimes it is a pain to enter and some things take more trouble rather than just like leaving a comment on a video, but at the size that we're getting to, it's just way more secure. So congratulations, Joshua. Let's go pick that Quest 3 winner. Now we have started a new Quest 3 giveaway, and there's still a Quest 3S one. I'm not sure if that's going to be the last Quest 3S one, because people were asking maybe if we switch over to Ray-Bans, maybe we just give away everything. Meta did accidentally send us an extra 3S this holiday season, so we definitely have at least one more to give away. If you want it out there, let me know in the comments. But we're about to pick a Quest 3 winner, but there's already new giveaways, so make sure you just jump over, enter those if you don't win this one. All right, let's get a winner here. The Quest 3 giveaways are always the big one, that big ticket item. 1,500 people entered, although that is less than the last ones. We ran this short to try and get this done by the end of the year. So if you didn't have it under your tree, you get it as soon as possible. Let's see who won a brand new Quest 3. Congratulations, Edwin Valentin. You went off your follow on TikTok. Congratulations to Edwin as well. I'll reach out to you via email through GLEAM, so watch those emails, watch the spam folders too. People are pretty good about getting their headsets, but game codes, man, when I give them away through email, I swear people barely ever respond to the emails, and I end up with these game codes just sitting around. That's why we usually just give them away directly on the Discord without doing a big giveaway anymore with game codes. So congratulations again to Edwin. Congratulations to Joshua. And let's talk about a bunch more giveaways that are going on. Okay, so right now we still have a 3S giveaway. That one ends in 10 days, so that one does not have long left, and we did restart the Quest 3 giveaway. We're going to try to continue those through the new year. Meta occasionally tosses us an extra Quest 3, so sometimes they provide them, but for the most part, we buy those out of pocket for all of you out there. BoboVR, though, big supporter here. They handle the giveaways. I just have to set them up for the Quest accessories, but as soon as I get an address, they ship it. They deal with that. It makes it a lot easier on me. It makes it to where we can give you guys all more stuff out there, which is awesome. So special shout out to Bobo for that. And then I know people talked about Ray-Bans. I haven't set that one up yet. I'd be interested. Let me know in the comments down below. Are you interested in those Meta Ray-Bans and all the features they come with? And then also for the BoboVR people, although the S3 Pro, my favorite head strap, works for the Quest 3S just fine, there is a new one, and we're actually working on reviewing it right now. They just made an E3 Pro. It's a head strap that's specifically for the 3S, although it could work on the 3, but it adds an auxiliary port back to it, adds that audio jack back for you, which is really cool. And on top of that, it's an Elite style strap, so it's really good for like active gameplay. It stays on your face really well. So we'll have a full review on that coming out, but obviously the winner that just won, if they wanted that new E3 from Bobo or something else, we can hook them up with that, and then whoever wins this next round will get their choice. So right now, if you haven't ever entered one of our giveaways before, there's a link tree down below. It's got links to all the newest giveaways, the ones that are current, the Quest 3, the Quest 3S, the BoboVR, and if we add a Ray-Ban one, it will be there. So those are all of our giveaways. There's a lot of other ones going on too. Let's talk about those. Although most of the giveaways here are either for Quest 3s or Quest 3Ss, there is one I wanted to highlight while there's just a few days left. We've talked about it a few times. Trombone Champ, the new game from PCVR Studios, where you have a trombone. It's silly. It actually works really well with VR because it does feel a lot like the motion I would assume they use with a real trombone. But this is one of the only giveaways in the last year that I have personally entered myself because I would love to win this. So for all of you out there, if you haven't, they're giving away an RTX 4090 graphics card. That's like a $2,000 GPU. And then there's a bunch of other stuff you could win, Trombone Champ merch and other little things. But obviously the 4090, the big ticket item, I think the best we have in any PC here in the studio is like a 3080, so it'd be a big upgrade. But if you want to enter that one down below, there's going to be a link to our giveaways and then of course to all these other ones that we found here. Remember, we're not affiliated with any of the other ones. These are just ones that I seek out for all of you out there, help up your chances. And before we've seen, and when there's been big giveaways, we've seen a lot of our community members, when we announce it here, go win those giveaways, which is really awesome. So unfortunately, we don't have the capacity to give away more than, you know, a headset or two a month. But when you guys enter in all these other ones from the community and win those too, that's pretty cool. There's also one that we talked about before. It's still going, and it's probably the lowest chances of any in this video. So if you want to enter, obviously go for it, but it's much lower chances because it is just GLEAM themselves is giving away a Quest 3 headset. And it looks like there's, you know, I can't tell for sure because you get points for each thing you do, but with the total number of entry points, I mean, there's probably like a 1 in 10,000 chance of winning this one. But there will be a link below, basically gleam.io, the site we talked about already, we use for giveaways, is giving away one themselves. That one runs all the way till the 27th of January too, so it's got a long time left to run, but the link will be there if you're interested. A new one that just popped up for Stage Time. Stage Time is basically a virtual stage for Quest, karaoke, comedy, kind of whatever you want to do on it, and it's going to be free next month in January coming out. But it technically is a social VR app centered around the stage, but obviously people can just hang out in it together. But they're giving away a Quest 3S 128GB model. Unfortunately, this one doesn't show what the total number of entries are on it, so I can't give you a guess as far as what your chances are on it. But the fact that I had to go so far to even find this, I feel like this hasn't been heavily promoted, so maybe the chances are decent. And then next month, we'll probably talk about Stage Time again in one of our upcoming games videos or free games videos, because that's another one coming out. Be interesting to see how people take to that though. There's so many social apps out there that have different things you do, but if this one really makes for a good stage and is able to handle a lot of people in the audience, maybe people will use it for virtual events. Epica, the game that we've been watching for, where you get a dog companion in it, but it's basically a puzzle game, is giving away a Quest 3S as well. There's only about 3 weeks left on this one. It looks like less than 1,000 people have entered in that Epica one as well. But the game itself advertises it as an adventure puzzle narrative game and is coming on January 9th. It's currently on pre-order. You can save 10%, which is $9 on the actual game. But then their giveaway will be running even another week or so after the launch. But yeah, probably a better chance on this one. Looks like less than 1,000 people have entered so far, because each person who enters can potentially get like 13 points. So if everyone did do the full entries, there's only about 530 people in there. But also because of the obviously the loyal dog companion, we've been watching for this game for a while. We'll talk about it more next month, I'm sure. The game Color a Cube is already out and free, kind of a chill, relaxing app where you can color by numbers. Weird that it's classified as creativity and fitness and wellness. I would say wellness more, just because it's something you can really relax to. They're giving away a Quest 3S and also giving away codes to other games from the studio, Big Shots and Dig VR. This giveaway is another one that looks like there's been a ton of interest because it says 20,000, but each person can get about 40 points in it, meaning it also might only have about 500 entries if everyone is maxing out their points on it. So another one with pretty decent chances, and a lot of these are actually better chances. Our giveaways usually end up about 1 in 2 or even 1 in 1,000, depending on what it is that we're actually giving away. So probably a decent one to enter, and only 9 days left on it as well. DigiGods and Cryptic giving away a Quest 3S. It has 17 days left, so obviously those numbers could change, but right now, if people are maxing out their points, this one's only got about 250 entries so far. DigiGods, though, a free game. It's likely that you've heard of this one before and maybe even played it. It hasn't been out that long and has over 15,000 reviews, giving it a 4.8 star rating, so it's pretty well known. Surprisingly, though, the giveaway itself must not have been promoted much, because if everyone's maxing out the entries, it's like 250 people only that have entered this one. It does have a little longer, it's 17 days left, but pretty good chances so far if not too many people hear about this. Funny because I'm saying that as I'm talking about it, but if only our community goes and floods it, then it's a pretty good chance that one of you will win it out there. And although most of those were through GLEAM, one of the last ones that I wanted to highlight here, especially as the new year's coming, if you're interested in fitness, Supernatural is something that's popular on the Quest. It's a fitness app. They've now added multiplayer workouts, but the big draw to it is really there's a leaderboard on it with you and your friends that resets every week, says how many points each has earned, and then you try and compete and knock each other out. They're giving away a Quest 3S and a whole fitness pack with it, but it is something you have to have inside of the app. It only runs till January 5th, so it's not much longer, but if it is something you're interested in, you may need to get a free trial on Supernatural, or if you already have it and haven't played in a while, then it's an option maybe to get you back in, especially with the new year. A lot of people have big goals starting at the beginning of the year. And with that, that's like 10-ish headsets and other things being given away out there. Congratulations again to our winners of ours, but hopefully you out there in the community can go out and win some of these other ones, and let me know later on in the comments. I know a couple of you reported back before that you won some of the other ones, which is always really cool to see. We love giving stuff back to you and highlighting these other ones for you, though, because all of you have done so much for us. It's been an amazing year. You've sent us all over the world at this point. We've seen all kinds of stuff in VR. We get to talk with developers and help influence things ahead of time, help get you a better final product, hopefully, that you can enjoy. And with that, you've all got us nearly at 100,000 subscribers. I don't even know what we're going to do for that when it comes, but it's going to have to be something big. So thank you to everyone out there, and I'll see you in another reality.